do with the food that you eat. So how is this linked to fat? Okay. Digestion is linked to your body hoarding fat. This is weight loss. This is you not losing weight because it leads to the buildup of toxins in the GI tract. When this happens, okay, well, let me not jump ahead. Let me follow my slide so I don't miss important points. Also, the production of enzymes that help digest food and access stored fat slows down or stop. Why does this happen? Because your body is always trying to maintain homeostasis. It wants to keep you safe. So it's keeping things out of the bloodstream that are toxic to you. So your body sends a distress signal to it's toxin overload. Wait a minute. There is a backup in the colon. Or you've eaten too much, whatever it is. When your body sends that distress signal that there are toxins, your body stops burning fat and starts storing it. Why? Because toxins are fat soluble. This is where your body stores toxins. So when you are burning fat, you are releasing toxins. So if your body has already said, hey, I'm in distress down here, I can't get this out, I don't know what she ate, or your mucosal lining is damaged, whatever the reason. And some of you stay in this. This is why when I see people with a big, big belly, I just want to cut that toxic belly off, because the belly, it's toxins. The belly fat is hard to lose because your body, it's crazy how the body works. It wants to protect you. And reason the fat stores in the abdominal region are so hard is because that's where it stores the toxins. And then when you start developing fat in weird areas, that's when we get into hormonal imbalance. Your body done ran out of areas. It's just putting fat wherever. But that's toxic fat. I can't help it when I see people, I just go, oh my goodness, I just want to give them a meal plan. Oh my goodness, please, you're a walking toxin. There are so many toxic individuals walking around. So my new word for people that are, if you have a lot of fat, is that you are toxic. You are a toxic individual. And when you're toxic, your body sends a distress signal to protect you, to keep it, because it needs so many other functions to run. It can't have the toxins floating through your bloodstream, whether the toxins are through a medication that you're taking, food that you have eaten, whether the toxin is too many hormones floating, which we'll talk about coming up. There's so many different reasons, but digestion, which is when you think about how something gets in your body, it's by inhaling, ingestion, meaning you're eating it, or by injecting it. So digestion plays a key part because one thing we do every day is eat. You eat, and your body has to break that down. And depending on what you're eating, you may have caused damage to your digestive tract. And if you've never done anything to heal it or support it, a lot of the times by the time you get to your 30s or 40s, and the times that we've had now with all this processed food, the consumption of alcohol, supplements that are not healthy for you, while the supplement may say vitamin C, what is it capsuled in? Why it might be apple cider vinegar. Don't eat it if it's in a gummy, because then they've used dye and they've used gelatin. How are you going to get the supplement when your body has to break it down? And if you're already in a digestive distress type state that you may not be aware of, the supplement's not working. It's the same reason with my daughter. Some of her medications weren't working. If you are not what you eat, you are what your body is able to do with the food that you eat. Let me know in the chat if this is making sense to you as I move along. If this is making you go, I get it. I get how digestion is linked. And if you have any questions right now, let me see what my next slide is. So while you're putting the questions in, increased toxins equal increased fat stores. This is why I look at bellies getting bigger and bigger. And it's like, you are just a toxic individual. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, we need to get you help. Distress signal. Your body is screaming at you. Please stop killing me. Backed up bowels equal a distress signal. If you are constipated, your body, stop burning fat, store it, and keep it out of the bloodstream until I can get these other toxins out of the system. So when women present or men present to me and they have issues with constipation or bowel frequency, and they go, can we just give me the meal plan? We got to address your digestive system, or ain't no weight coming off. So this is why we build in digestive supports. And this is why some people lose weight much slower than others, because sometimes we can heal at the same time. We can repair, heal, and have you lose weight at the same time. For other people, there's so much repair that needs to be done. We have to just focus on digestion first. And if weight comes off, great. If not, that's fine, because we're getting there. There's steps that have to be taken. Let me see. don't see any comments. I don't think there's a delay, but okay. I'm going to keep going. And now your fat burn and fat storage is dependent upon the health of that mucosal lining and your bowel transit time. So remember, the mucosal lining is the bouncer. If it's not metabolizing and breaking down the micronutrients, how is your body then going to be able to use them? And if too many toxins are getting in, then guess what? Your body is going to then begin to hoard fat instead of burning fat. So let's talk bottom line and then some solutions. So if you have digestive issues, if you're watching this on a replay and you have digestive issues, your ability to burn fat will be negatively affected if you do not treat the root, which is your digestive issues. You cannot ignore those issues and think that you can eat what everyone else eats that's assumed healthy, because your body is saying you need to understand more about me and honor me, respect this, support this healing, and then I'll respect you and give you the snatched waist that you want. In addition,